Hola, senor. Speaking of bright, I like the jacket.
Morning. It's Friday, and I realized yesterday, part of the reason that I was feeling so supremely tired, and I ended up not making a video yesterday for a handful of reasons, including some personal ones, but was I forgot to take my break this week. This week was supposed to be a break, and then I just kept making videos because I love making videos. What can I say? But it does get kind of tiring at some point, and I decided to just make another one today. One, because I forgot to say, hey, I'm going to take a break, and two, because I wanted to make sure to say thank you to you for watching, for subscribing, for being here. And there's a very real and practical way I intend to do that I've been meaning to do. I've had the supplies forever, not forever, for a few weeks. I'm gonna put it together today. And yeah, I'm just so lucky that you're here. I feel that, and I wanted to express that. So that's why I'm making a video today, and then I'll go on break. Also, just look at this weather. Blossoms are already de-blossoming steadily. It's still very pretty, but coming to an end. Speaking of thank yous, today's patron producers Andrew Kenning. Thanks, Andrew, for being a patron, for supporting me through thick and thin, and hopefully pay my medical bills if I ever get run over by a car. Thank you so much to all my patrons. It's been a good run. I'm headed back now to have breakfast and coffee with Patron. Sophie went the other way. Whew. She's fast. Running with her, she'll like start telling a story and go even faster, and I get like 3, maybe 4 words out with every breath. So it's nice just to listen to the story and run faster. She's pushing me. She's good for that. Yeah, also be grateful for friends who push you to make you better, right? That's good. They're almost done. Supposedly, today's the day. It'll be great to have all this out of here. And clean floors. Clean floors, that's like actually the #1 thing. Can't wait. C'est pratique? Oui, c'est super. Et j'en prends 2 s'il vous plaît. Tu veux une autre? Oui. Sure. Thanks, of course, well, thanks to Patron this morning for tasty breakfast. The day just got super packed unexpectedly with a lot of different meetings, and I'm heading towards like some sort of horn honking protest situation. I don't know if you can hear that. Is this like a bus driver's protest? What is this? You never know what you're going to find when you step outside your front door around here. Oh, it's really nice.
I used to have the squeezy bottles.
Yeah.
And then I thought,
it'd be classier not
this
to.
would be more old-fashioned.
And now you see why they advanced away from it. Muy bien. Thorough approval. Another thing I wanted to say is thank you for making this kind of a thing possible too, because the point that I'm trying to make today more than anything is that it's not about the quantity of you that are watching, but the quality. Because I've had a lot of experiences like hanging out here with Fox, which you can see probably in the mirror, that are only made possible because you show up, you make this possible, and I want that to reflect also in how I see, I don't know, myself, but also like the results that come from it, which is where the arts and craft project for later comes in. But I'm just reflective on that. I'm very grateful because of you showing up to support these guys during a hard time. You know, they're thinking you through me, thankfully, which is great because it works out very well with the whole sausage roll situation. And then, I don't know, it's just really special to me because all I really want is to be able to add to my community and to bring something of value and to make everyone's lives better. I want everyone to win in the process whenever I'm doing anything like this. And you're what makes that possible. It's my 900th invader. I've got 900 of those. That's kind of crazy. It's insane. I found another one back there, and I discovered that my back wheel might lock up if it gets popped just right, which is a little bit concerning. So I was gonna say thank you as well. There's a lot of things to thank you for, but thank you for being here and for watching, especially for watching regularly, for subscribing, because it can also be really motivating to get up and get out. I've had a really, really bad week. Like, just a really bad one for a handful of reasons, but the knowledge that you're here and that what I do has an impact on you as well, is hugely motivating some days where I'm like, you know what, like, I want to get out, I want to see something today, I want to go somewhere, I just want to get some fresh air and share that with you, is maybe surprisingly or not surprisingly, genuinely really motivating some days. And I'm really grateful for that. So thank you for that, for getting me up, getting me out on days when I might not really feel like it, to be honest. From a bus brigade, oh geez, some serious wind. From a bus brigade to the cop convention. Yep, I'm not getting through here for a while.
Yes,
Money
I know.
shot.
I know. There's a car.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in a long time. I still think Clark Dog is better, yeah.
Oh my god, so much better.
But they're closed,
I think,
so.
yeah.
When are they opening? Do you know?
I don't know. Last I heard, Kay was still in Taiwan with the baby.
Oh,
So
that makes it kind of hard.
she's going to be there for a while, I think.
Yeah, this is not as good as the Clark Dog. But funny, because I was wondering, like, have I ever hyped the Clark Dog? Is this place on par? The answer is no. No.
It's really good sometimes to go and just check out the competition.
Yeah.
Just so you can confirm that the one that we go to, the one we prefer, is actually superior.
Significantly superior. I was actually momentarily feeling pretty good about my wardrobe selection there for a minute, because I was like, oh, as I get around town, I'm warming up, everything's great. And then it starts to actually rain. I thought I was gonna pass this over. Nope. Yikes. Yeah, this isn't what I was hoping for. This is not going to be conducive to the sit in the park chat that I was hoping for. Oh my gosh. Poor Laura is actually walking through this right now. Hopefully Laura didn't get like washed away, but there's like thunder and lightning going on now too, so it's getting exciting out here. I should have brought my rain jacket. You made it.
Salut,
Ça va?
ça va et toi? Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
I was just gonna say we're having tea. I was gonna say one of the other things was that I'm really great. I was talking about this with Richard earlier, and then mentioned it to Laura. Come on, tu caches quoi? We have our drinks. We're fine. That's the theory, at least. But I was just talking about how I'm really grateful that I came out today as well and spent time with friends, because it's a good reminder of all the good things that the best part of my life is my friends. Yeah, anyways, it's a good reminder of like, oh yeah, it's good. I don't know, it's grounding. It feels so much better, and I'm so glad that I came out and hung out with people. Really thankful for that too. That's not as being thankful directly for you, but I'm just being thankful today in general.
Sorta.
What? Okay, random fun fact, French for paperclip is trombone. Un trombone, il y a
un trombone. I need one, so we're gonna go find one. These guys don't have any. So you think l'atelier là, tu crois que ça dans la librairie?
Je pense que c'est possible et
Ok,
il y a
bon.
fourniture.
Ok, on y va. Ok, attempt number 1, the bookstore, which is confusing because it's librairie in French, but it's not a library, it's a bookstore. Now that we're on like French lessons. Ils ont dit non?
Négative.
Négative. J'ai vu qu'ils ont tout tourné les têtes ensemble. Bah, ils ont eu l'air. Qu'est-ce qu'ils ont dit?
Ils ont dit il y a un en bas de la rue des Martyrs.
Okay, so we got crayons.
On est Alma.
Just gotta find our trombones. There we go. No, that's not. Yeah, that would do. I think that's big enough. I want the biggest one possible, but I think that might be about as big as they get. There's way too many. C'est bon. On to the arts and craft thing I keep promising.
That was a little bit more complicated than expected. But it looks pretty good. Now that I made a total mess in my room, I think it was worth it. I think it was a worthy cause to make a mess. Can't really see the, I mean, you can see them if you turn it all the way over, but you know, it looks like it's floating in space a little bit here, which is nice. For those of you that have no idea what I just did, there's context to this. This is my 50,000 subscriber champagne cork. Many of you may know, some of you may not be aware that every year I write my goals on champagne bottles so that when I get to that goal for the year, I pop the champagne bottle and celebrate. 50,000 subscribers was one of those. I put it in there just as a celebratory thing because it wasn't really something I have control over. And we got to pop that bottle and then wasn't sure what to do with the cork. Thought about giving it away. My patrons overwhelmingly said to keep it. And so I did, and it's just taken me a while to make my own little shadow box / play button. Because the thing is that you may not be aware, but YouTube doesn't give you a play button until you get to 100,000 subscribers, which at this rate may never happen for me, which is fine. And I wanted to highlight that and talk about that a little bit today because this matters so much to me. The fact that you're here, the fact that I got to 50,000, 20,000, you know, anywhere along the line. It's been so cool to be at a place where, you know, we could pop a bottle like this. And I wanted to commemorate that by making my own play button, a cork play button, as it were, even though we're not in Portugal. It just means so much to me because at the end of the day, like, I think it's hard. You may not be aware of this either, unless you're in the YouTube world, but basically nothing starts to really open up to you until you're over 100,000 subscribers because that's just kind of like the metric that everybody looks at. So YouTube doesn't send you a play button, but they also don't open certain perks in the creator spaces that they have in events. Places like VidCon and so forth look at you differently as well. Not to say that they're in the same boat exactly. And I understand you have to have some sort of a metric, you have to have some sort of line. And so for me, personally, having been able to be professional at YouTube now for like 3 years, something like that, right? Like around 3 years, which is insane on its own. And to have so many great interactions with the people that are watching, with my patrons, with just my subscriber base as a whole, like that means a lot to me. And honestly, when I said earlier that today was more about quality than quantity, I really mean that. Aside from those little moments where like I don't get in a particular door because I don't have 100,000 subscribers or more, whatever that is, I never really think about it anymore. I think I thought about it back when I only had, a few hundred subscribers, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be great to get to like 1 million? But now I'm genuinely really happy with you, like the people that watch my vlog regularly, the people that have subscribed to my channel, the people that have made this possible are more than enough. Like, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful to have you on board. And so I just wanted to make sure that I commemorated that properly. I'm gonna put this over here, and I'll think about you all the time, and I'm just really, really grateful. And if we ever get to the point where I get to have a legit YouTube sent, play button at 100,000, I'll be really excited about that, and I'll very much enjoy that as well. No worries. But the whole point is that you're here, that you've subscribed, that you've stuck around this whole time, and that you've made it so that my channel has grown to what it is today. If it wasn't for you, what would I be doing? Nothing. I'd just be sitting here talking to myself in a room, and then people would be concerned that I was crazy. So yeah, anyways, that was the craft project. I have there's a channel that's coming to do a little video about my space tomorrow, so I also wanted to make sure that this was done in time for that. And I got a couple other things I probably should get up in here tonight or tomorrow. I think I'll spend this evening cleaning, and then tomorrow I've got a few more projects that I want to make sure I get up on the walls, and I'll share those with you when the time comes as well. But thank you so much for making this possible, for just being with me and being a part of my story. I think it's just so cool that I have the chance to share my story and to, share Paris, share my life, hopes, dreams, failures, everything along the way. So thanks for being a part of that, and for being a part of this, and for ding, 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 being a part of this little quirky cork. I gotta rotate it just a little bit so it's straight up and down. I thought about having it rotated so that it looked like it was like flying that way, but it blocked a little bit too much of the play button, and so I think straight on this was the better choice. And then people know for sure that it is a cork. I don't know. It was a little bit confusing. Anyway, I hope you're doing well wherever it is you are today. I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from vlogging. I was supposed to do that this week, so I'll do that next week instead, and take a little bit of time to focus on some other things, including just my sanity and my health, which are important to me, believe it or not. And I hope that you're doing well, and that you have a wonderful week. And I'll see you here again on the other side of it. Thanks for sticking with me. And yeah, hope you have a great week. Checking on somebody you love today, and I'll see ya when I see ya. Won't be that long, but soon, I'll see you soon.